Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 13 of The Murder House by James Patterson and David Ellis, so let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 13. Noah's toes curl into the moist sand. He looks out over the Atlantic, black and restless in the dark and the post-rain breeze brushing his face. This is what freedom feels like, he thinks. This is what I miss the most. He hears the familiar hum of the Superior engine approaching. He stands and sees her Aston Martin pulling up in the lot. She pops out of the car and forgets to close the door. Noah is already running toward her. No, he thinks, she is what I miss the most. I can't believe it, she manages as he scoops her up in his arms. She wraps her legs around him and grips his hair. Their mouths press against each other, more of a smash than a kiss. His body is charged with electricity. I didn't kill those people, he whispers. You don't need to say that to me. Of course I know that. Paige strokes his face. What can I do to help? Do you need money for a lawyer, a private detective? You can't do that, Noah says. John will. I don't care about John. You need someone on your side. I'll do whatever I have to do. I won't let you go through this alone. Tell me what you need. I just need you. That's all I need right now. Noah draws her close, breathes in her fresh strawberry scent and takes in the warmth of her body. As long as he holds her, which could be 5 seconds, could be an hour, there is no criminal indictment. There is no prospect of life in prison. There is only Paige, the woman he loves, the woman who loves him. And then he hears another vehicle approaching. Noah raises his head. The beach had been empty, thanks in part to the lateness of the hour, but more so to the rainfall an hour ago. The approaching SUV is not familiar to him. It stops in the middle of a small parking lot that serves at the end of Ocean Drive, positioned so that the headlights are trained on Noah and Paige. Noah walks around the Aston Martin to stand between the headlights and Paige, a protective gesture. Well, shit. Timing sure is everything, isn't it? Says Detective Isaac Marks, getting out of his vehicle. Another case of coitus interruptus. What do you want now? Noah hands curl into fists. He moves toward Isaac. Easy, son, easy. Son, Noah's always hated how cops talk to him. The condensation, but especially from Isaac Marks, who was the same year as him at Bridgehampton in their history, and now he's calling Noah son. What a difference a badge can make. Just stop right there, Noah. I wouldn't want to interrupt your movements as a threat. Interpret your movements as a threat. Then I'd have to violate you, wouldn't I? Send you right back to where you came from? Isaac nods in Paige's direction. Of course, I could violate you right now for public indecency. Noah, fuming, stands his ground. How much he'd love to wipe the smirk off of Isaac's face, but that would be giving the cop exactly what he wants, to haul Noah back to Riverhead. Who's your friend? Asks Isaac, moving around Noah, shining his mag light in Paige's direction. Is that the same little honey from when we busted you? What an asshole. He knows very well it's Paige. This whole thing is because of Paige. It has to be. This has to be John Salzman's doing. What do you want, Isaac? That's Detective Marks to you. This is harassment, Paige shouts. We're not hurting anybody. We're not doing anything indecent at all. The only indecency here is the police harassing an innocent man. Don't you have anything better to do with your time, Detective? Lady, let me give you a piece of advice, says Isaac. I know it's fun to slum it once in a while and fuck the hired help, but your stallion here turns out he's a vicious killer. Now, I don't know how he came up with the cash to bond himself out, but you better believe we're going to watch every move he makes, and we're not going to let him be alone with another woman after what he did to that waitress. I don't know what's going on here, Paige says, frustration overtaking her composure, but Noah is innocent, and it would be nice if the police department spent its time searching for a killer instead of following around someone who's out on bail. You're a real feisty one, lady, you know that? Isaac shows her his teeth. All the same, if we see you two together again, Noah gets violated and heads back to jail. He turns to Noah. That's simple enough for you to understand, Mr. Walker? See, lady, Noah here, he didn't do so well in school. Oh, you want to talk about school? Noah approaches Isaac. For a moment, it's like they're back on the playground, 2 kids, not a cop, and an accused felon. You want to talk about old times, Isaac? Because I've got a lot of stories. You want to tell her how you got your nick? That's enough, boy. Isaac raises a finger. One more word, and it's back to Riverhead, your choice. Noah sucks in breath. There's nothing he can say. There, that's better, says Isaac. Mrs. Salzman, you should be getting along now. Say goodbye to the Hamptons until next summer. Noah, he'll be at Sing Sing by then, but I'm sure you can find another boy toy, some gutter cleaner to pass the time. With that, Paige breaks down into tears and gasping breaths. Isaac swings his SUV in 3-point turn and drives away. Don't worry, I'll think of something, Noah says, holding Paige, touching her wet face. I'll think of something. And then, just like that, like the snap of a finger, he does. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.